Pacquiao has just stunned boxing fans with his latest training footage released on his YouTube channel. At 46 years old, his speed, power, and athleticism are nothing short of incredible. The comment section quickly filled with fans backing the boxing legend as the favorite on fight night, despite the significant age gap. Pacquiao opened the video by breaking down his signature footwork patterns, followed by an intense mitt session with longtime trainer Freddie Roach. The legendary fighter-coach duo appeared to be strategizing situational counterpunching tactics, specifically for scenarios where Pacquiao found himself trapped against the ropes in past fights. Meanwhile, Barrios has shown significant growth since his bout with Gervonta Davis 4 years ago. Once known for his aggressive, brawler-style approach, Barrios has transformed into a patient, sharp counterpuncher with noticeably improved head movement. This evolution has made him a far more efficient and dangerous multi-dimensional boxer.
So you don't lose that. Awesome. Fire.
Now, it's up to Freddie Roach and his team to craft the perfect game plan against the younger, bigger Mario Barrios. But this isn't new territory for Pacquiao. He's made a career out of dismantling physically imposing opponents like Antonio Margarito, Miguel Cotto, Ricky Hatton, and Joshua Clottey. According to the Ring Koho, Pacquiao has returned to his usual training routine in the US, kicking things off with light cardio sessions at a local park in LA's Fairfax district. With just 2 months left to prepare, the 46-year-old boxing icon is gearing up for a high-stakes clash against Barrios, scheduled for July 19th, 2025 in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Manny, I think Rolly has the WBO 147 title. He says you're his legacy fight. What? Rolando, he says you're his legacy fight.
You can't teach speed, you can't teach power. It's God, from God, that's it. People can work on speed their whole life, they're not gonna be fast.
Filipino boxing legend Manny Pacquiao has officially kicked off his comeback training camp at the iconic Wild Card Gym in Los Angeles, alongside his longtime trainer, Freddie Roach. Following his recent loss in the Philippine senatorial race, Pacquiao has turned his full attention back to the ring, preparing for a high-profile showdown against American champion Mario Barrios. Pacquiao shared footage of his training session on his official YouTube channel, offering fans a glimpse into his intense preparations. The video showed familiar faces from his storied career and highlighted an emotional reunion with Roach, the man who's been in his corner for decades as he made history as boxing's only 8-division world champion.
Welcome back to Los Angeles, Manny.
Boss,
We miss you.
you're looking in tremendous shape. You're ready to fight Barrios tonight and make history, Manny.
Manny, you excited to step into the ring again?
Yes.
What do you think of Barrios? He's a big, strong, he's young, he's 30. You have 16 years on him, Manny.
Also present on Pacquiao's first day back at the gym was his son, Jimuel, who is currently based in the US as he pursues his own dream of becoming a professional boxer. Joining the boxing icon were MP Promotions President Sean Gibbons, assistant coach Boo Boy Fernandez, and longtime personal assistant David C. Midway. Through the video uploaded to Pacquiao's YouTube channel, former WBC featherweight champion Mark Magsayo was spotted closely observing the training session, taking mental notes from the legend's regimen. Roach later took to Instagram on Wednesday to share photos of him and Pacquiao working side by side, just like old times, reigniting. A partnership that defined an era in boxing.
Roger Fernandez. Si Roger Fernandez.
The last time Pacquiao and Roach worked together was back in August 2021, during Pacquiao's final professional bout, a unanimous decision loss to Cuban fighter Yordenis Ugas. Now, at 46, Pacquiao has reunited with his longtime coach, 65-year-old Freddie Roach, to begin light training that includes mitt work, heavy bag drills, and shadow boxing. Boasting a record of 62 wins, 8 losses, 2 draws, and 39 knockouts, Pacquiao is stepping out of retirement to challenge Mario Barrios for the WBC welterweight title. As the only 8-division world champion in boxing history, his decision has sparked both excitement and controversy. Many critics have expressed concern, even disdain, over the age gap as Pacquiao prepares to face an opponent 16 years his junior in the 29-year-old Barrios. Mario Barrios, 30, enters the fight with an impressive record of 29 wins, 1 loss, and 18 knockouts. Despite the notable 16-year age difference and the fact that Barrios is in the prime of his career, Pacquiao remains completely unfazed. When asked about the age gap upon arriving at Los Angeles International Airport on Monday, the boxing icon simply laughed and replied, "Don't worry about it." Whenever the boxing world utters the name Manny Pacquiao, it does so with a ite hayu, blend of awe and intrigue. His legendary career is marked by an unmatched resume, victories across 8 weight divisions, a combination of blinding speed and surgical precision, and a fearless fighting spirit that has captivated fans across generations. As Manny Pacquiao's highly anticipated showdown with Mario Barrios on July 19th in Las Vegas draws near, a single question looms over the growing excitement, one raised by fellow boxing veteran Mikey Garcia. At 46 years old, Pacquiao is returning to the ring after a 4-year layoff, a move that has sparked both intrigue and skepticism across the boxing world. His bout against the reigning WBC welterweight champion has reignited conversations about age, legacy, and the limits of human endurance. In a recent interview with E's News, Garcia openly praised the legendary southpaw, acknowledging Pacquiao's unmatched legacy and rare ability to inspire. Yet, he also voiced a sentiment shared by many in the fight game: admiration laced with concern. "He's defied the odds so many times," Garcia said. "But at this stage, after years away from the sport, it's fair to wonder how much is left in the tank."
First of all, Manny Pacquiao, Coach, how you doing? Boo Boy said thank you for all the kind words you said about Manny. He says he watches the videos and he appreciates it.
Well, who else wouldn't say? What else is there to say about Manny? You know,
He's a legend.
like a living legend. You know, and like I said, just gotta tip your hat off to him, man.
What do you think, him and Barrios? We're getting closer and closer.
I've seen the videos, training hard.
Look, I've been around for 15 years.
When asked about Manny Pacquiao, the 4-division world champion told Eli Sekbach, "What else is there to say about Manny? You know he's a legend, like a living legend." The interviewer responded with enthusiasm, pressing Garcia further. "What do you think about him and Barrios? It's getting closer and closer." The younger brother of veteran trainer Robert Garcia didn't hesitate to highlight Pacquiao's relentless work ethic, saying,
People think it just said 10-second clips at Mike Tyson. No, he's really light. He ran an hour and 10 minutes, then he shadowboxed 20 minutes.
I believe. He's a hard worker. He always works very hard. I remember seeing them train.
You sparred him.
He was training super hard, so I know he has the work ethic and everything. I just gotta question a little bit of, because of the age and, everything that he's been out of the ring for so long. So that's the only thing that you gotta question. But, I mean, if he can pull this out, fuck.
"I've seen the videos. He's training hard," Mikey Garcia said, acknowledging the relentless effort of the 8th-division world champion. The interviewer then pointed out a common misconception among fans who judge Pacquiao's preparation, based on short social media clips, similar to the way people viewed Mike Tyson before his controversial fight with Jake Paul last year. Sekbach clarified, "People think it's just like those 10-second video clips of Mike Tyson, but he actually ran for an hour and 10 minutes, then shadowboxed for 20 minutes." With first-hand insight, Garcia confirmed the intensity of Pacquiao's regimen. "I've seen the hard work. I've seen him train. He's training super hard. I know he has the work ethic and everything." Yet despite his admiration, the retired boxer raised a crucial question, one that resonates deeply in boxing. Whenever legends attempt comebacks after long absences,
he will pull it off. I told him this morning and the noon.
Just like Foreman, and that, Hopkins.
Yeah.
He already is a legend as it is. This is just a cherry on top.
What's up, Peter? Hey, Mikey said Manny, if he beats Barrios, is the best ever. Big G, what do you think? Big G. Big G, what do you think about Pacquiao?
Garcia pointed out, "My only questions are about his age. He's been out of the ring for so long. That's really the only thing you have to question." Still, Mikey Garcia couldn't hide his excitement about the possibility of a triumphant Manny Pacquiao comeback, comparing it to the historic returns of George Foreman and Bernard Hopkins. He said, "But if he can pull this off, then damn. Just like Foreman, like Hopkins, he's already a legend, and this would just be the cherry on top." Indeed, Pacquiao's return isn't just another fight. It's a moment that could either further cement his legacy or raise new, deeper questions.
Pacquiao and Barrios.
He wants Pacquiao to win.
Why?
¿Por qué?
Porque es una historia con él.
History. It's a history, with him.
Puedo igualar la historia.
No one will ever be able to his history, his story, his story.
Your dad told me once that if Manny Pacquiao was American.
When boxing historians reflect on legendary comebacks, two names inevitably stand out: George Foreman and Bernard Hopkins. Their stories have become enduring benchmarks for fighters striving for greatness late in their careers. Foreman's return to the ring after a decade-long retirement shocked the sports world. Having initially stepped away in 1977, he made a comeback in 1987 at the unlikely age of 38. What started as a spectacle soon turned into a serious quest for the heavyweight title. In 1994, at age 45, Foreman delivered an iconic knockout victory over Michael Moorer, becoming the oldest heavyweight champion in history and forever securing his place in boxing lore. Similarly inspiring, Bernard Hopkins defied expectations by staying competitive well into his late 40s. But Hopkins didn't just extend his career. He redefined what longevity in boxing could look like. At 46, he outclassed Jean Pascal in May 2011 to capture the World Boxing Council light heavyweight title, breaking Foreman's record as the oldest boxing champion. Yet Hopkins wasn't done. 2 years later, at 48, he shattered his own record by defeating Tavoris Cloud to win the International Boxing Federation light heavyweight title, becoming the oldest boxer ever to claim a world championship. A year after that, at 49, he further cemented his legacy by defeating Babut Shumanov to become the oldest fighter to unify world titles.
Mulai ginawat sama mo ba? Ano? Mulai ginawat ako. Side step ba?
With a strong resume and recent wins over notable opponents, the San Antonio fighter poses a serious threat to an aging Pacquiao. The matchup has sparked both excitement and concern within the boxing community. Among the most vocal critics is Jesse "Bam" Rodriguez, the undefeated World Boxing Organization flyweight champion. In a recent interview with Hand Rap TV, Rodriguez didn't hold back. Many are excited about Manny's return, proving he is a true legend. But Manny will get hurt. He should have just stayed retired.